Thanks for clicking on the webcast. I'm Laura Queso. Here's the latest from WENY-TV News and the Star-Gazette. Parents and high school kids are upset because board members didn't apply for a state grant to keep the school resource officer in Horseheads. Thursday, they made their message loud and clear outside of Horseheads Village Hall. Tears welled up in the current school resource officer's eyes when kids took to the podium to plead with trustees to keep Horseheads officer Scott McCrane in his position. The high schoolers lined up with signs outside of Village Hall before the meeting. Village and school leaders are working with the county to station a sheriff's deputy in the high school. But parents and kids say it's about much more than just a police presence.
As we'd rather have someone that we know and trust in our school than have someone that doesn't know us or know our stories.
He is not only a Horseheads Village police officer, but he is a counselor, he's a friend, he's a concerned citizen. He gives the kids time.
Mayor Ziegler declined to comment on the issue after the meeting. The city of Elmira has a new interim judge. Ottavio Campanella was sworn in as City Hall yesterday. As we reported, Campanella is taking over for Thomas Ramich, who resigned amid charges of misconduct. Campanella has lived in Elmira since '98. He's been practicing law for almost 2 decades now. He says his modest background and upbringing will help him connect with the people. An election for city judge is on November 5th. Campanella announced Thursday that he plans to run. Continuing coverage in the possible HIV exposure at one upstate hospital in Buffalo, a New York congressman says 18 veterans have tested positive for hepatitis. Back in January, hospital officials said the multi-dose shots that were meant to be used on one patient may have been shared. This raised concern that people may have been exposed to HIV virus, hepatitis B or C. VA hospital officials discovered unlabeled single-use insulin pens, which could have been used on more than one patient. The needles were changed, but the pens were reused. One Pennsylvania state-owned university is now allowing guns on their campus, this amid all that gun talk. Kutztown University dropped its blanket prohibition on guns. Now people on campus can carry concealed weapons. Under the new policy, a gun owner with a, quote, compelling reason related to personal safety can bring a weapon onto campus with permission from the university police chief. Weapons will still be banned from campus building and athletic events. And now here's meteorologist John Hickey with your forecast. John.
Well, it's going to be a tough commute for some of you this morning as we have some fog that's dense in the valleys. The good news is it burns off pretty quickly. We'll see some sunshine, but the other concern for today will be some thunderstorms arriving in the afternoon. Some of them could be on the strong to even severe side, something we'll be monitoring very closely. We'll see some sun for Mum coming up on Sunday, but temperatures will be a little bit cooler, and we have a cool blast of air coming in that's going to last into next week as well. So here's a look at Future Track for today. You're planning your day. You're starting it off with some fog in the valleys, but some sunshine elsewhere. Everyone sees some partial sunshine today, but watch what happens when we put Future Track into motion. We pause it for you here at 6 o'clock. Notice a line of showers and thunderstorms heading in our direction. We're still under that slight risk, that elevated risk for some severe weather painted by the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma, outlined here. The greatest threat in the outlined areas will be for damaging winds and hail, and even if you aren't in the outlined area, we're close. We're in the ballpark, so severe weather a possibility across all of the Twin Tiers for today. We advance Future Track and we go in towards your day on Saturday. We're going to start it off with some showers, unfortunately, and some cloud cover, but as we go to the afternoon, we'll see some partial clearing. Temperatures tomorrow still okay in the upper 60s, but it's cooler. A cool blast of air heads our way for Mother's Day. Temperatures then only in the upper 50s. Cool air sticks around for early next week, but a warming trend likely as we head to mid next week, and you see that on the 7-day. We go from 56 on Monday back to the 70s by Wednesday. That's the forecast. Here's Laura.
All right, not too shabby. Thanks, John. For the latest news, weather, and sports, be sure to watch WENY-HD News at 5:30, 6, and 11. And don't forget to pick up a copy of today's Star Gazette. I'm Laura Queso. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend.